Hello, hello, hello. Hi Pratyush. Hi Kiran. How are you guys?
हाय हाय हाय
Hi,
हाय
hi,
हाय किरण।
hello.
सब बढ़िया
हाय
चल रहा है।
बढ़िया।
All good.
थैंक
हाँ
यू वेरी मच भाई लोग फिर से आने के लिए। काफी दिन बाद अपन लोग एपिसोड कर रहे हैं और मेरी पूरी के लिए स्टार्ट
बस
करते हैं
इजी हो
अपन।
जाए।
चलो
चलिए, तो आज के हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं प्रत्युष और किरण। कंडक्टर हूँ मैं, राहुल। और 3, 2, 1। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज फॉर लास्ट टाइम अपन ने किरण से चालू किया था, तो इस बार अपन प्रत्युष से चालू करेंगे। सो प्रत्युष,
अच्छा
पहला सवाल है हमारे पास। Often mistaken for a planet, X is actually the fifth extrasolar moon of the fictional planet Polyphemus, and it teems with biodiversity of bioluminescent species ranging from hexapodal animals to other types of exotic fauna and flora, forming a vast neural network spanning the entire lunar surface, which is held sacred by the native intelligent species Navi. Whereas humans are interested in the moon only because of its reserve of unobtainium that can be used to generate energy. Name X that has been named after the first human woman created in Greek mythology.
बहुत ही मैं बोलूँगा इजी हिंट क्वेश्चन में है नावी।
Navi.
और हम लोग किरण और मैं गए थे लास्ट वही मूवी देखने के लिए,
Correct,
तो
Kevin.
मैं बोलूँगा पैंडोरा।
Correct. Correct answer. Great crack, Pratyush. Great answer. Great answer.
that's a mind mistake.
Nice. So next question
Questions
will
look
be.
so scary.
Uh-huh.
The question looks so scary. The questions look so scary, and
क्वेश्चन वाज टू स्कैरी।
just because
बट
the
वो माइथोलॉजी वाला क्या था? पैंडोरा।
हाँ, उसका ये है कि ग्रीक मैथोलॉजी में जो पहली ह्यूमन वुमन बनाई गई थी वो थी पैंडोरा। और उसी का वो है कि पैंडोरा के पास एक बॉक्स था जिसको कि कभी खोलते नहीं थे और उसको।
Pandora box.
ओह पैंडोरा's बॉक्स।
It's all linked.
हाँ, ग्रेट ग्रेट
Yes.
क्रैक भाई।
That's
सो
what it is.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज फॉर किरण भाई। किरण भाई,
Yeah.
according to one estimate, this show has earned about 3.5 billion till now, making it the highest earning sitcom of all time. Named after the lead of the sitcom, who is a comedian and plays a fictionalized version of himself, apparently this show was about nothing. There was no plot, no subplot, no storyline, no character building. However, the lead of the show has stated that the pitch of the show, the real pitch, when Larry and I went to NBC in 1988, was we want to show how a comedian gets his material. The lead of the show is often purported to be the richest actor in the world. Identify the show.
Richest actor in the world. Is it still kind of
No, not
richest?
running. I mean, he may be the richest or he may have been replaced. Often Shah Rukh Khan is told to be second richest. But yeah, he is often reported to be the richest actor in the world.
The pitch of the show, I think I watched. There are a couple of shows that comes to my mind. One is is it a late night show?
No, this is not a late night show.
Not a late
This
night
was a
show.
sitcom.
Acha, I think from the Larry was it one. What was? Sorry, any. I think I want to pass this question. Go to
एक बार मैं
Pratyush.
जो हिंट है उसको फिर से ये करता हूँ कि एक बहुत
Uh-huh.
फेमस कमेडियन है वर्ल्ड में, एक्चुअली कमेडियन है। और वो उसी के नाम पर वो शो है और उसमें वो खुद को ही प्ले करता है, अपना फिक्शनलाइज्ड वर्जन प्ले करता है। लाइक सो एक बार और आप सोच लीजिए, नहीं तो अपन पास करेंगे।
Then the contest was this was 315. No, I can't think of.
कोई बात नहीं भाई। चलो प्रत्युष, क्वेश्चन इज योर्स। यू हैव एनी गेस?
सिटकॉम ही है।
सिटकॉम ही है।
लिखा था सिटकॉम। I haven't watched this show, but I will guess. Is it Seinfeld?
It is Seinfeld. Another great
हाँ
answer by Pratyush.
Yes, you are
हाँ
talking Pratyush.
Yes, this is Seinfeld.
Yes,
So,
I watched.
great answer, Pratyush. So, since Pratyush answered this question, next question will be again for Kiran Bhai. Kiran Bhai, Born as Hodgson Bhaunani Gurmukh Dash, X was a French serial killer, fraudster, and a thief of Indian Vietnamese descent who preyed on Western tourists traveling on the hippie trail of South Asia during the 1970s. He was known as the Bikini Killer because of the attire of several of his victims, and the serpent for his snake like ability to avoid detection by authorities. Described as handsome, charming, and utterly without scruple, he was wanted in more than 10 countries on account of murder, fraud, robbery, smuggling, etc. Recently released from prison in Nepal at the age of 78 on grounds of fragile health, he is subject of many books, movies, and documentaries across the globe. Who is he?
I can't remember his name.
It,
So, what's his? Who is he? He's from Nepal, right?
no,
No, he's
French.
not from Nepal. He was born as Hodgson Bhavnani Gurmukh. That means he was born in India. He's of Indian Vietnamese descent and is a French citizen.
Recently, he's from prison in Nepal at 78. He belongs to Prache. Okay, so what will be his name? I can't take any hints, but again, so I'll think so. I can remember his name. I don't think so. I've
Okay.
shared that news with many people's, but I
Uh,
don't think
okay, since we
not
are
interested.
still on you only, and Pratyush is also finding some difficulty remembering his name. So I'm giving a little hint about his name. Uh, the two words of his name, first name is will sound a little Western. Uh, I'm not saying that name is not there in India, but
Mhm.
that name is a little Western. And then the next, the surname, that's Indian. That's actually the dash uh, that I have left there.
Got it.
So
Got
think on those
it.
terms. And it's a very common Western name.
Okay. Charles. Uh, I'm feeling like going to an exam hall and I just miss the question. Just couldn't make it for some time. Maybe for some reason I missed it, and that is the first question of my exam.
Okay,
Exactly,
no
guessed.
problem, Mike. So
No,
would you like to pass?
yeah, I like to pass.
Okay.
But this
Pratyush
is
Bhai?
all yours. But this.
No, I'll guess
Hmm.
mm, Anthony. I don't know.
Anthony?
Anthony. The answer is Anthony, like the dash.
Okay, no problem. Anthony is not the answer. Okay, I will give some hint about it. Okay, the first name that I was telling, uh, that is actually that is also name of one of British prince. Okay,
Charles. It's not Charles, right?
so
No.
that's the hint. Now, question is again with Kiran Bhai. Kiran Bhai,
British king. I mean, British family or king?
no, I mean not king,
Not
British
king.
prince.
Family. Royal family.
And there has been a movie as well on him in which Randeep Hooda played the lead role.
Randeep Hooda.
Randeep Hooda and one of the actresses was Richa Chadha.
Last name is Indian, right?
Last name is
Oh, I
Indian.
think last name is Indian. Okay.
I I'd like to pass.
Okay, bye.
I'd like to pass.
Pratash, you have any guesses?
Is it Charles Sovereign?
Correct.
Is it?
This is Charles Sobraj. Great answer by Charles Sobraj is the answer. So, by
Charles, I was
Have
keep taking
to
Charles. Plastic hair.
no,
That is
correct
guess
by.
something.
So, what I will do is
brilliant.
Kiran Bhai had actually said the half name in the first half only, and
Hmm.
so I will give him 3 points and 5 points to Pratyush because he gave the full name.
Yeah.
So okay, so
Okay.
since maximum points go went to Pratyush for this question, so next question will be for Kiran Bhai. Kiran Bhai,
Yeah.
uh,
Not a
okay,
great start to the week, I think.
now Bhai, we still have 6 questions left. Sorry,
Yeah.
seven
Yeah. Yeah.
questions. You can still
Yeah.
turn the tide. Okay. Why?
And
This one is easy because you are a studious student, so you will get it. So the question is Percival Christopher Dash was an English writer who has to his name 33 novels and short story collections accredited, among which Bugast remains the most popular. Now I don't know how exactly is that word pronounced, so if I'm wrong, so uh, he is, however, more famous in the Indian subcontinent for a series of high school non-fiction books that he wrote along with someone. It was written primarily for the children of British officers residing in India. However, even after independence, these books were adopted by many Indian, Pakistani, and Burmese schools and continued to be sold in the subcontinent till this date. Which famous book are we talking about?
He's an English writer.
Huh. He was an English writer and he wrote this book along with this other person.
Okay, so we're searching for the now we're searching for the book name. Yeah, which famous book are we talking about?
Correct.
So Christopher was an English writer and novels and such.
That 33 novels is not the big hint. Why? Big hint is it was mainly written for children of British officers, and even after independence, we continued
Millions
to
of
that book in most of the
it's a
schools.
literature book.
It's not a
What
literature book, it's a non fiction book.
non-fiction?
Non-fiction book, and even now if people have to uh, if people are looking for a good book in that field, they refer to that book more often than other books.
Okay, so it has to be the best one of the best books. I got it, Pratyush. You know the answer. I got it.
No, no, no.
I
You
can
also
see
know
your
by
I see your face is happily waiting for me to pass it. Huh? I see.
No, no, no. If it is glowing, it's because of the light, not promoting. Oh, it went off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm passing it to Pratyush.
okay. By Pratyush, question is yours.
Like, by any chance, you think that I have read that or something? I don't read
You may have
books often.
read it. Both of you may have read it.
अरे यार.
Okay. Uh, See, English was not my favorite topic in school.
Actually, this book is mostly read by those people for whom English is not favorite.
Is it some dictionary?
Dictionary. I was thinking that, but again,
But who?
what kind
Which
of
dictionary?
ignorance?
Hey, that Webster, Merriam-Webster. Is it Merriam-Webster?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
No, it is not Merriam-Webster. Okay, no worries. I'll give you the hint. So the hint is this second person, whose name I have not given. His name is H. Martin.
It Martin. I've no.
So the
Research.
name is Percival Christopher Martin.
No,
No,
that second person is H. Martin. The first person is Percival Christopher something, and the book is named after them only. Not named after them, but yep, it's
Now,
popular for.
now, Kiran, I think my face is glowing because of the answer.
come on. Yeah, I can't play this. I have to play better. Come on. H. Martin. I've seen
It's
that
a
guy's
guess for me
name
also.
many places. H. Martin. I've seen that guy's name in many screens.
And
I've seen.
the first book was published in red cover, and even now, most of the editions are published in red cover only.
Yeah, shit. Why I'm not getting the book? No, I'm not getting.
Take a guess. Take a guess.
No, I'm not. But we go.
Okay, okay. Pratish,
I don't know the book's name, the full name. Maybe I'll be
chalega.
wrong in that. But is it Renan Martin's grammar book?
Ren and Martin's grammar book. Correct answer by Great
Okay,
answer. Great
grammar
answer.
composition.
Grammar. The high school English grammar.
Martin's grammar book. Wow. I haven't read this book yet.
Even I haven't read, but everyone has
I haven't read.
suggested me.
I got suggestion.
Okay, great answer, Pratyush bhai.
Great answer.
So this point went to Pratyush bhai. So next question will be for Kiran bhai.
Do I have still chance to beat Pratyush?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
still have chance to
Yes.
beat Pratyush. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Kiran bhai, this is
Yeah.
easy actually. For this prestigious tournament, there have only been two trophies yet that have been used so far. The first one was called Victory because it depicts a hexagonal cup being upheld by the winged Greek goddess Nike, who personifies victory. It was later renamed to Jules Rimet Trophy in 1946 to honor the FIFA president Jules Rimet, who in 1929 passed the vote to initiate the competition. It was used till 1970 and was stolen in 1983, never to be recovered. The second and current trophy, designed by Silvio Gatzanica, depicts two human figures holding up the earth. What prestigious tournament are we talking about?
I think you're talking about the FIFA World Cup trophy.
FIFA World Cup. That is correct answer by great answer. Great answer. Great guess by great answer by. And
Chalo.
from here we go to the next question. That will be for Pratyush. Pratyush, this is one of those questions that I like very much. There is a list here. You have to tell me what is it. Look at the list. All the hints
Oh,
are there.
nice. Fantastic question. How can he make my face glow? Pratyush.
This is
Let me
maximum.
on my flash.
Mm,
I don't
See,
have
I'll
this
not.
daylight.
See, surely I'll not say FIFA in this.
Is my face glowing, Pratyush? I'm disturbed.
Yeah. Is it the order of? No, it's never the order of wicket. Uh, no,
I mean, it is order of
pass.
wicket because it's first 50th 100, but
Yeah.
I mean the
more
order of
specific.
they have been. Yeah, they have got out on this order.
That is correct, bhai, but
No, not specific. Pass.
more specific. Okay, pass or
Pass.
take some time, bhai.
Hmm? I want you to try.
First 50th. See, Navjot Sidhu was in like around 80s, and Pragyan Ojha around 2010, maybe. And in between, there are like 700. Mm. Is it run out?
Bhai, not run out. Okay,
No.
Kiran, bhai, question is
Yeah,
yours.
it's Muralidhar. It's Muthaiya Muralidharan's
Muthaiya
wickets.
Muralidharan's wickets. Great answer,
Oh,
bhai. Great answer. Great answer.
how did you know that?
I just know cricket.
Oh,
See that number 800. No, that number has
Yeah.
not been achieved by anyone else. Bhai. Great answer, by another great answer. So next question will be for Pratyush again.
Yeah.
Pratyush bhai, this is also a sports question. So on 24th September 1977, this date is memorable day for football fans in India as more than 80,000 people gathered at the Eden Gardens to watch the match between New York Cosmos and Mohan Bagan. It wasn't, however, the match that had attracted such a large crowd, but a Brazilian player. His name was Edson Arantes do Nascimento, playing for New York Cosmos. The match ended in a tie 2-2. By what more popular name do we know this player?
1977 football player. I'll first say pass. and he was from Brazil. Mhm. I can't think of.
Okay, Mauritius bhai. Kiran bhai, question is again yours.
I think it's Pele.
Correct, it is Pele.
Yeah.
So another great answer by. I will add another 10 points on your
I'm coming
name.
back. Huh?
You are
Okay.
making a great comeback. And okay,
Yeah.
so next question will be for Pratyush again. So Pratyush bhai, okay, this is a music related question. There is a band that has whose name has two words, and the two words are X and Y. So read this question. There are too many hints here. So Pratyush bhai, XY were an English rock band formed in London in 1968. According to one theory, the name of the band was stemmed from a humorous conversation among several musicians about their chances of going down like a lead balloon. The word Y means a large German airship of the 20th century's long and cylindrical in shape and used during the First World War for reconnaissance and bombing, and after the war as passenger transports until 1930s. The reason these airships were discontinued was an airship accident popularly known as Hindenburg disaster that occurred on 6th May 1937 at New Jersey, United States. The German passenger airship LZ-129 Hindenburg caught fire and was destroyed, causing 35 fatalities. The cover of the eponymous debut album of this band featured a recreation of this picture of Hindenburg disaster. This is the picture that has been shown here. Which band are we talking about? So the first album of the band was named after the band itself. And the cover of this album had a recreation of this picture.
Disaster. Mhm.
Mhm.
Mm. And it's a two-word band.
Two-word band.
And any chance like we have listened to that song?
Huh. I mean, they are quite popular. So you must have listened to at least one of their songs. If not listened to listen that song,
There are
you may have listened about that song. You must have heard about that song.
Hmm. No,
Yeah.
no, I can't think of any.
ओके भाई क्वेश्चन में एक दो चीजें ये भी हैं बोल्ड की हुई हैं
Hmm.
तो बोल्ड वर्ड्स को देख के कुछ अगर दिमाग में आता है तो
just
ठीक है, नहीं आता, पास.
two bands.
ओके क्वेश्चन गोes to किरण भाई
Yeah. Just confused with. Is it the Beatles?
नॉट बीटल्स ओके अब मैं हिंट पार्ट पर जाता हूँ सो हिंट है उनका जो लाइक एक फेमस गाना है वो है स्टेयरवे टू हेवन एंड वो जो आप लीड बलून पढ़ रहे थे उसको लीड नहीं लेड पढ़ते हैं वो भी एक हिंट है
हाँ.
ओके
Got it.
सो दीज आर द टू हिंट्स
Come on, I should have.
एंड दिस फॉर प्रत्युष अगेन
Stereo to heaven.
एक मिनट
All
भाई
the glitters are gold.
Mhm. Still clueless.
Mm-hmm.
No, pass.
पास ओके
Hmm.
क्वेश्चन इज योर्स किरण भाई
Is it Led Zeppelin?
इट इज लेड जेपलिन
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin is the
Oh.
correct answer, and this is their cover of the first album that they had. Great answer, bhai. So next question will be for Pratyush bhai. Okay, bhai. The word X is derived from Italian word pallet, meaning a ball, harking to the use of small balls in voting. The process involved supplying of black and white balls to the voters. Each voter audibly casts a single ball into the box placed under cover. So what used to happen was each one was given a black ball and white ball, and suppose something was said like this should be done, like toilet papers should be double plied. So they will vote that in favor uh, or in not in favor by white or black balls. So this was a system of uh, voting.
Voting.
Okay, so this was done by that balls, and that it comes from the word ballot. In modern times, it is referred to the piece of paper with a list of various contenders or policies on which a voter may stamp or sign or demarcate in any of the various ways to cast his vote. The piece of paper is folded and put in a box called the X box. Like X is what we want to know, and called the X box. What is X? So
Yeah,
X,
is it the ballot box?
this is the ballot. Correct answer. Great answer, bhai. Great answer. Another 10 points for
But
Pratyush. हाँ, ऐड कर दिया है प्रत्युष भाई का. Okay, so the next question will be for Kiran bhai. Kiran bhai, X is an ape-like creature often reported to be sighted in Himalayan mountain range. In Western pop culture, it is often referred to as the abominable snowman and can be compared to Bigfoot from North America. Although the existence of this creature has never been proven, countless folklores and sighting incidents have been reported over the years by both native and foreign sources. Eventually, the sightings gained popularity, drawing more tourism to the Himalayan countries, resulting the countries to lean into the furry, tall, biped creature, then shutting it off. Nepal even chose X as the mascot for their tourism campaign Visit Nepal 2020. One of the country's airlines is also named after this creature. What creature are we talking about?
Is it the Yetis?
It is the Yeti. Great answer, bhai.
great answer.
Great answer. It is the Yeti, and you can see this stamp paper from Kyrgyzstan, and they have this uh, stamp paper based on Yeti. So many of the countries have leaned into it instead of shutting it off. So
Mm-hmm.
this was a great answer by, and this great. So this was our quiz by. I think 10 questions have been asked. You did a
Uh,
great comeback, and
Thanks, Raul, for keeping me inspired. I was thinking that this is done and dusted to Pratyush.
you
Yeah,
always
the
have
start was
chance.
good.
Mm-hmm.
The start was good.
Yeah, it was
We
very
didn't
exciting.
rush
By
it.
I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't a one-sided match. This was really good. This is what happens when you
it's a,
have good participants, like people who have who can connect the dots better. That's why I always want
Pratyush,
participants.
you're still
Hmm.
doing well. Don't worry. You're still doing well.
Correct, correct.
Yeah,
So congratulations, Kiran bhai. Should we go to the that tiebreaker question?
yeah. Let's go through it.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So this question will be for Pratyush bhai. Uh, Pratyush bhai, okay. So, Pratyush bhai, a dash can be defined as a poor man's theatre. The reason being, the first part of the word has been derived from a word that means 5 cents, and the second part of the word from melodian that means a music hall. In the late 1800s, dash were the theaters in the city of Boston that showed motion pictures for 5 cents and hence came to be called so. However, the reason people from recent generations are familiar to the word is because of a TV channel that focused mostly on animated series or content for kids. Which word are we talking about?
Definitely not Cartoon Network.
Not Cartoon Network.
Yeah, and it's Nickelodeon.
It's
Nickel. Nic-
Nickelodeon. Great answer, bhai. So this was Nickelodeon because 5 cents are also called a
Nickel.
nickel and Melodian.
Yeah,
ग्रेट आंसर
it is.
ग्रेट आंसर प्रत्युष भाई एंड इट वाज अ ग्रेट क्विज अब दोनों ने बहुत धांसू धांसू आंसर दिए और सो थैंक यू प्रत्युष भाई थैंक यू किरण भाई यू गाइस डिड स्प्लेंडिडली वेल एंड थैंक यू अगेन फॉर
It
कमिंग
was
एंड
nice. It was
I
nice.
think I think you are doing a splendid job, Rahul.
Fabulous. Yeah.
थैंक यू भाई
And
मैं ऐसे ही
thanks
क्वेश्चन
to
बनाता रहूंगा
all the efforts. We hope you keep doing well and
थैंक यू भाई मैं
make
Thanks for
it
बनाता
as
रहूंगा
inviting
आप
me.
लोग
pleasant
आते
as
रहिए
possible
और
as well. Okay, na? Yeah.
एकदम 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 Thank you very much, Pratyush bhai, Kiran
Thank
bhai. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.